Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in the Philippines. Look at this, we're making cheese again. Look at it. Oh, this one's turned out better than the first one I did. It's turned out better. So what I've done this time, guys, is I've used my apple cider vinegar, but I've got a new one straight off the counter, unopened, and it's definitely done a better job compared to the opened one. So what are we doing? We're making, they call it farmer's cheese. It's something like this. This is how it comes out. Look, it's like a feta cheese. It's like a feta cheese. That's what it looks like, and it tastes. So what I do when I make it up, I put it into let once it'll cool down, of course. Put it in containers and then backpack, and it lasts much longer. But that's it. So I'm making this video. You can do this at home yourself. We use ours from our goat's milk that we milk each day. When we get a nice supply up, we actually do this one. So I'm going to show you very quickly how to make it, right? Put your milk into a pot, right? Get it in there, however many litres you want, put it in there. Bring it up to 195 Fahrenheit. 195. As soon as you get to 195, turn it off. Then half a cup only, just half a cup of vinegar. Now the reason why we use this vinegar, because the videos I watched, they said it gives a nice taste. But I have put an order in for some good quality white vinegar for my next one, just to see what the difference is. So what do? We bring the milk up to 195, turn it off. We add half a cup of vinegar. We give it a very light stir and leave it. That's it. That's how simple it is. And as you can see, the curds in the way. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Incredible. Then all we do is we strain it through the cheesecloth. Let the whey drain away from it. Then just let it drain. Don't tighten it up. That's the mistake I made on the very first time I made it. Was I put it in the cheesecloth bag and I tightened it up and let all the whey come out. Well, ended up with a very hard cheese. So I found the best way is just pour it out into here. We keep the whey for the animals. Pour it out into here. I'll tie it up, and then what I normally do is I'll just tie it straight onto here and let it hang. Let it hang for about an hour, no more. And that's it. You've got it, guys. That's it. So if you're sitting at home, girls, and you're sitting there saying nothing to do today, go down, get a couple of litres of milk, throw it into the pan, into the pot, 195 Fahrenheit, all right? I forget, 195 Fahrenheit. Add half a cup of vinegar, home vinegar, normal stuff you use for your cooking. Let it sit for a few minutes and you end up with your cheese. Look at that. Easy, guys. Strain it, let it rest. Don't squeeze it, just let it drip out naturally. When it cools, this is what you have. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. I love sprinkling a bit of honey on it. Now what some do, when they've actually made it and they've dried it down, I put mine in the containers. But what some do is they form it into a sausage log and they use fresh herbs. So if you're in a country where you can get your fresh herbs, chop up your fresh herbs, put some cracked black pepper down, something like that, and you roll it in that just to coat the outside of it. So easy, guys. It is so easy. And I'll tell you, it tastes absolutely beautiful. It really does. It tastes absolutely beautiful. Look, right? It's hot as hell. But just let it drain naturally. There's all the way. Come back in an hour, guys, and it's ready to package. That's how simple it is. There it is. Just leave it for an hour and just let it drip. Don't squeeze it, don't twist the bag, don't do nothing. You can do it, girls, you can do it. Right, so we've drained for an hour, so this is what we end up with, guys. So there we have our cheese. You can feel the firmness of it. It's just nice to the touch. So what I do now is I'll put that into containers and vacuum pack it down. I'm also going to try something different. I've got these big ice cream ones from Vietnam. I'm going to put them into here and see if I can do them as individual serves. So it's worth a try, and let's see. Nice and touch, look at that. Okay, so I've opened him up. Now, some like to, which I like to, is just give it a salt down. Use a fine salt. Don't use your fixed salt. And just give it a salting. Nice little bit of salt on it. Okay, and then just mix it all through. And just keep doing this. And it'll get through it all. And you'll find a difference. Do one batch without salt so that you know what the flavour's like. And then do a batch with salt so you can see what that's like. Do it to your own preference. Remember, this is so easy to make, guys. So easy to make. Right, there we go. I want to see how this works. So just push them down into it. Then put it into the fridge, let it cool down. It'll go nice and solid. Look at that. Definitely tastes better with the salt in. Right, there we go. All wrapped up. So this will go down to cool and give it a couple of hours, maybe even tomorrow morning. I'll just put it into vacuum pack bags, each one individually, and it'll turn out okay. So there you go, guys. That's how you make your cheese. It's so simple to do. Anyone can do it. So the next lot of goat's cheese, we're going to do mozzarella, and that's coming up next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Please share, subscribe, and like. Remember, this is William on the Aussie Farm in the Philippines. Hope you enjoyed.